Time to move over, boys. New lens in towing.
Identification, please.
Hello everybody and welcome back. Yes, you've guessed it. The lens I was actually using was the new 90mm 2x macro lens by Venus Laowa. I'd like to say thank you to Venus Laowa for actually sending me the lens. I've had the lens now for the last couple of months, but as you all probably know, Mrs H has been really poorly, so he ain't really been out to do a lot of videos. So after this short little video, I'm going to take the lens out and then do some more video work. Now Mrs H is a little bit better, so here we go. This is the beauty I have been using. This is the new 2x 90mm Dreamer lens by Venus Optics, and what a dream lens this is. Now there's one snag of it. Straight away I'm going to tell you now, it is for the new mirrorless cameras. It does come in all the mounts and different sizes for Nikon Z mount, the Canon RF mount, along with the Sony mounts as well. I myself decided to have a bit of a challenge, and I chose another different camera to use other than a Canon camera. I actually chose the Nikon Z6. This is one of the first mirrorless cameras that came out, and if you all know, getting used to a camera is hard enough, and then trying to swap from a Canon to a Nikon was like a nightmare, trust me. But I believed that this lens actually helped me out, and how can I put it, you know, when you say you get something in your hand and it just sort of fits like a glove, shall we say, and this lens just seemed to fit on that camera and work really well. As you know, I'm not techie, so I don't go into all that specific details, namely aperture blade. You can find all this out on Venus Laowa's website, which I advise you to have a look at their range of goods. Like I says, I'm not sponsored by any at all by Venus Laowa, so everything I say on this video is my opinion, and other people will have their opinions, and we'll probably go into more specky details. But all I'm interested in is, does this lens do the job, and is it worth the $499 that it is? I mean, to be fair, $499 for a mirrorless lens. Come on, look at the price of the Canon lenses and the other different lenses for mirrorless. They're a right fortune. But Venus Optics have absolutely nailed it with this lens. Now, you know, they've released the 100mm lens, and I've already got the 100mm lens, which I've bought, which if I'd have known before I bought this one that this one was coming out, I probably would have gone for this one and then waited to get me a mirrorless camera, because it's gonna come, the days are gonna come. My cameras now have seen better days and I've had loads of wear, and plus I'm using them to the workshops, and the amount of clicks that I'm going through them now is unreal. My 7D is finally packed up and gone to the big camera heaven in the sky, but you never know what other cameras are popping up. But I definitely will be investing in one of these, but until then I'm gonna have to keep with my 100mm one. First thing I'm going to tell you about it is they've actually put a glass on the front, so I think Mr. Stewart would have done well by nagging them for all the time, and they've actually put one on the front which stops all the muck and gruck getting inside, which I find that is a bargain. When I said the camera fits like a glove, It's because the short, it's a bit shorter. Yes, it ain't tiny, but it ain't mega long. It's just in between. And when you sit it on your camera, it seems to balance well, meaning that it gives you a comfortable feeling. All mirrorless cameras now seem to go in a lot smaller for some reason. So it only makes sense to make a lens smaller to fit and balance the camera, because a lot of companies, especially Canon and Sigma, been doing this. Other than they ain't got a 2x macro lens neither for a company like them. But they ain't doing it. They ain't balancing their lenses with the cameras where Laowa is. They're actually doing a job. The glass on the Laowa is absolutely unreal. Would I say the 90mm is better than the 100mm in sharpness? Well, I can't really say it makes a lot of difference, to be fair. All I'm saying is the balancing on the camera is a lot better. The reason why the 100mm is so chunky, this one is, yeah, it's for a DSLR, is because the base of it, the base is the really extension tube to fit onto the mirrorless side of, you know, if you didn't have a mirrorless, it would be shorter. It would actually be, well, a lot shorter than probably this one, but that's the way it works. The aperture is absolutely fantastic. It goes from f2.8 straight the way up to f22, and it goes from 2 times right the way through to infinity focus, which makes a great difference as well, meaning that, you know, when you're focusing, you ain't got to just do mega close-up pictures because it's a 2 times. It means you can back off a bit and do your dreamy pictures, like the flower pictures I've been doing. And believe me, it was so comfortable to do them with. It was unreal. Yes, I've done them with the 100mm. I know what you're going to say. And I've done them with the Canon lens. Yes, I agree. But I have used this one as well, and I can tell. All my B pictures I've been doing have been with this lens mainly, and look how sharp they are. I mean, to be fair, I can't really knock it in any way, should I say. You know my style of photography. My style of photography is more arty, and you know, it's not everything is in focus, but I've done fly shots, and the fly shots have absolutely been bing, as in, you know what I mean, mega sharp. I have used it 2 times. It can get a little bit, you know, you're getting a lot closer when you're at 2 times, and you've got to really put a lot of light around it, but that's the only thing, and there ain't a camera in the world and a lens in the world where you get to that sort of magnification, you get close, and you got to up your f-stops where you're going to need more light, and it sort of goes a lot softer as well at like let's say at f22. Down the bottom end of the scale, it's a lot sharper, and you know, it's more usable. I find around 5.6 to f8 really is this perfect sweet spot on the Nikon camera. I mean, it must be good, because I received a notification that one of my pictures have gone to one of the Nikon magazines, and you know what I mean, whether that's the camera or me or the lens, I don't know, but I'm quite pleased with that because it's the first one this year, so it was a nice surprise for me. What else can I say about it? Other than the build is aluminium, and it is absolutely built with class. The ingenuity with this lens is far superior. The movement in it is lovely and smooth, as you can see. One finger and it rolls round. The same with the aperture. The aperture just a click, just a tiny 1 click on every time, and that's it. What more do you need? It's absolutely lovely, soft. It is the dream of the lenses, and I've really enjoyed using it. What I am going to be doing quickly before I send it back is I'm going to try and do some more like say outside videos of it, so you can see more of it. I am looking forward to using it, and I can't thank Laowa enough for sending me and giving me the chance to actually try this lens out. It has been a godsend, to be fair. It really has. Like I says, I'm not the techie person, but all I can say is, if you trust me and you're going to think about getting a macro lens for a mirrorless camera, take note. The best lens on the market at the moment. Promise me. Promise you, should I say. Right, if you've enjoyed that one, I'll let you get on with it. I'll leave a few pictures up, but you've already seen most of the pictures anyway. Thank you for joining me, and if you got to the end of this one, stay safe and happy snapping!